Okay, so Emilio, Senna, Akali, and over here, even though I'm in the way, it's Rumble, Nico, Oriana. So Renata Glask is still up, obviously going to be a threat here with the Kalista selected. Ash Varus, so very strong poking in the bot lane. Oh my god, it's a giant poke comp. Oh, it'll be LeBlanc instead. Now, we haven't seen a lot of LeBlanc in LCK, generally speaking. So I guess I should set up the stakes between these teams just to start this off. Like, so top esports, obviously Cream coming over from OMG. And this is looking like a really stacked lineup. 369 coming over from JDG. So this is going to be probably a pretty fun team to watch, maybe with some high variance with Tian and Jackie Love. And then on the other side, we have Knight over on BLG. So he's coming in from JDG, and he's joining this roster that is, you know, staying a lot the same, except for Bin's here as well. So arguably, you know, we have these really good solo laners. And then we have the really good bot lane from BLG last year.
Has been one of our range support players, picking up the Nautilus instead. Aggression meeting the ranged bot lane of Elkanon. And look, I'm a happy man when I see LPL supports on Engage. That's what makes me happy in my life. So having to see Mako kind of pick up something that is a bit more proactive, and you honestly, you have to be when you're looking into a double AD carry bot lane with a Kalista who is just notoriously short range. You don't really have a choice to kind of accept for huge pick for the LPL back then. And a huge pick for Bin recently has been that Jax. Jax builds different.
So big all-in here in the bot side. Jax taken away from Bin. And Lee Sin taken away from Jun. Remember, Jun does have kind of a weird champion pool with Nidalee and Kindred sometimes, but actually just going to go ahead and take the Nocturne. No. Brand. All right. Sweet. So this has been played in LCK. It's very strong right now in the jungle.
That has been another powerful pick too, but Brand's power clearing is absolutely those grubs.
Very fast jungler, and Udyr last here. Huge amount of burst, by the way. LeBlanc, Brand, and then single target damage from Varus and Ashe. Like, the poke is crazy from BLG's side.
Standard front to back. Let's get our fights kind of going with this. Keep the Azir and Kalista just pumping out those damage. So
and a lot of this, I think, is going to hinge around how much they can get done in the bot lane. Can top esports start to stack some early drags? LPL is single round robin. Yes, it is. So you play 16 BO3s. So unfortunately, this is, you know, this is the unfortunate part of LPL is, like, we see this day one, and we just don't see this again until playoffs, potentially. Who played Brandon LCK? Willer did. Willer. It was Fearex versus Brion. If you're looking for that match.
I have missed it so much. And yeah, luckily the meta has side.
Yeah, what we should.
We get to see some of those map changes. Of course, you will have seen these if you loaded up your own client or if you've watched some other regions, but particularly blue side jungle on both sides of the map have changed significantly. The way you enter the jungle is very, very different, and the way that it combos into your mid lane too changes up a lot. You can't just walk across mid lane now. You have to walk under tower shot range.
So glad that the LPL casters, at least some of them, were able to come back this season. Ignimir is really great as a caster. Very underrated.
Worth noting that the fleet footwork on Azir has become very, very common because it now procs on your soldiers.
Am I going to watch LEC today? Probably not. I got a late start to this stream.
Even though we haven't seen as much of it on the hotfix patch.
No, and this is so painful right now for Cream. And we talked about we wanted to see how he would do in this matchup. It's just kind of difficult. Level 1, this is how the Varus and the Ashe works in tandem.
Yeah, this is 14.1b, so the AD LeBlanc has been nerfed.
We are owning this. We are getting ourselves sorted with this, and we are going to be the ones who push back in. And also, I just realized the Eddies, I think...
it's kind of random, but do you have any idea why a lot of Asian players have names based on really simple / random themes? Things like Elk, Cream, On? I have no idea. I mean, most players just have a single, like, word as their ID, right? The weird one for me is like the number of Chinese names with like a bunch of numbers in them. It's like very specifically a China thing.
Not the greatest of trades, but he just wants to stop Cream getting that full reset off. Cream only got himself a little bit of a biscuit. Now level 2, and now Knight needs to be careful. We might see junglers.
It doesn't look nerfed when Knight plays it. Well, turns out Knight's pretty good.
Maybe so. Getting a replay of what happened at
All right, what the fuck's going on bot side?
Now level 2, and now Knight.
now Jack Love's used 2 of his 3 starting pots.
Yeah, Knight.
So push up early on, and oh my god. We've seen more of this. Obviously, we've seen a lot of level 1s in LCK. And now they just fake to recall and are just being jerks.
Some of those map changes working out to the favor of Knight as well, as now you have to deal with LeBlanc jumping forward, jumping back. Of course, with the dash as well, you charge up your energized autos much quicker as well.
Good coordination with Shun, by the way, on that.
I mean, look at the damage. This brand is going off and trying to get Tien. He's going to have to blow his flash here, you would imagine. And yes, he does. All of a sudden,
Yikes, dude. Look at the coordination, though. Look at the coordination on this play. So Brand goes for the invade. They already have a deep ward in. That ward was placed at level 1.
Other regions, but particularly blue
so this is actually Jun's ward that was placed there.
Have changed significantly. The way you enter the jungle is very different, and the way that it combos into your mid lane too changes up a lot. You can't just walk.
So they know exactly what the pathing is going to be. As Jin Zhao goes onto the top side. So he goes ahead and Brand clears 3 camps into top side, so he's covering so they can make this play. Right?
Sooner than we might think or might have anticipated. Getting that full reset off.
Let's see when they go over there. I'm watching the mini map right now, guys. Sorry.
Needs to be careful. We might see junglers here sooner than we might think or might have anticipated.
So they.
Maybe so. Getting a replay of what happened at level 1.
Oh, this is the. Sorry, guys. I'm out of it. This is a level 1 replay. So this is exactly the same. I'm sorry. I'm not used to seeing the replay picture in picture. So this is a replay of what happened at level 1, which is what we've been seeing more and more at level 1 from blue side. It's something that's very annoying to deal with.
Much quicker as well. Shouldn't immediately walk in.
Sudden, like, I mean, top esports, they're not really got an answer for this early game, and now bot lane, they know that there's no jungler, and then Brian can come back down.
Yeah, it turns out it's not just the jungle that's on fire, it's the enemy
now you can dive. This is crazy.
Jungler too, and he's heading towards a dive against the level 2 bot lane.
Yeah, the level 2 coming in there a little bit quicker maybe than they anticipated, and that did ward off.
Oh my god, Knight on the invade. Very good coordination from BLG. The punish is so brutal. Oh my god, he's dead.
And Knight starts off the year with a kill. First blood in the LPL, and BLG, they're relentless.
Oh my gosh, Knight.
Fuck, dude. Now they know jungler's dead. They have a window here.
First death of LPL 2024. What a dominant early game.
Oh, they just got a nice poke with the Brand damage. Oh, they didn't even take aggro. The Brand didn't even take aggro. Wow. Oh, BLG looking good, man. Oh, we're on tall mini-map again. Thank you. Not the mini map.
Said of them, they are the aggressive laning team. They're going to push you mechanically right from the start of the game. Nothing
appreciate it.
Coming into this one, Tien with no flash, not realistically going to be able to pick up anything here. So immediately, a 1.5 to 2,000 gold lead for BLG out of the gate.
Oh my god.
Bot lane's got a great early back.
Finally some bangers to watch. Hype. Why do you believe Carmine Corp is having problems for the solo laners? Does the team need more time? I mean, it looks like nobody is capable of communicating what is going on within that team, and Cabashard and Targamas are booty butt cheeks.
Tien is one of our most famous early game jungle pathing junglers.
There you go.
I was thinking back to this time last
Professional
year,
analysis.
Poppy and other aggressive junglers. He was the jungler in the first couple of weeks of 2023 that would path aggressively, but Shun has really got his number in this one. Void Grubs, so what you do as Brand if you are going to go towards Ed, and Eddie, is you use the Q on the first one, you spread it to the both of them after that, press W, and then the passive kind of juggles down all of them. Very quick at taking them, but with 369 having such a chokehold over topside with the early wave clear of Udyr with the Phoenix stance, getting that huge kind of vortex over them is going to maybe dissuade Shen from him running at them immediately.
Yeah, not quite yet. They do have good vision on it right now. They're just making sure they can at least respond should there be any kind of push. For
Was that two booties before? Booty, booty, butt cheeks. Two booties. One booty for each butt cheek player. So one booty is for Capichard, one booty is for Targamas, and they're both butt cheeks.
So quick, one of the quickest in the game at taking those. Shun is not going to be contested because of the massive amount of pressure that Knight has in that mid lane. So mid jungle for BLG working out very well. Of course, that's been one of the big changes. You go out Knight in.
It's crazy how fast he clears this camp.
Yeah, Brand getting all three of those. That means you get some pretty decent tower pushing. And it also means that that quickens up the tempo you can go for. You can actually go and say, look, we know we can take these towers. We know we can take these plates far quicker than you're anticipating. And that trade becomes a lot harder then.
And it feels like right now, because of the way that bot lane and mid lane are playing, they actually can get some of those chip towers. Before the Grubs went even down, 2 plates in bot lane. So this is going to make it much, much harder for top esports to protect plates and protect a gold advantage going elsewhere. Tien, Mako, maybe they can combo up for something in this bot side. It doesn't look like Shun is here right now. He's on the bot
All right, he
side
can
of
be
the
there
map.
very quickly. He's already pinging that he's gonna come.
Thin window to make this work.
Yeah, they're going to try and make this one work.
He's already
Mako doesn't
coming.
have Flash, got to force Elks out of there. Needs to make sure he does not get hit by the dredge line. Everyone is kind of backing away, but now Tien's kind of showed himself. You've made your play. Congratulations, you got a play, or excuse me, a flash. It doesn't really mitigate any of the pressure.
No, and that's the thing. That was your window. It's a respectful flash, and then as soon as that play fizzles out, what do you do after that point? You know, that was your.
Are we gonna have SI today? Yes, SI later tonight. SI in 7.5 hours.
For the early dragon, that's not even going to be the case because bot side has been winning so hard. Bot side coming around again. Tien will spot Shun. Both level 6. Well, level 6 hit for Shun, not for Tien.
Not for Tien, and he's getting.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Completely unnecessary flash from On, but
with the minion wave thinning down,
you know.
They can't go for anything else. They did lose Elk because without that. You can see Tien, he loses flash as soon as he gets it. Now Shun picks himself up a kill. It's a 1-for-1 trade. But with the minion wave thinning down, they can't go for anything else. They did lose Elk because without that flash, he is a sitting duck if he gets hit by the dredge line.
At least it's 1 kill to the side of top esports. They take down the enemy AD carry, which means that they can get a reprieve. They can maybe buy themselves a reset, importantly, too. They'd love to just get back and spend some gold.
Ooh, On. Just kind of sidestepping that one. Mako's in a bit of a compromised position. Jackie Love does not have the health bar for this, and you will just be trickled down. They do finally look to try and get some damage in.
God, this brand is so huge.
Support. They will try and just burn him down with the Ashe, constantly slowing them, and this is why the Ashe is constantly.
Oh my god, it's so brutal. Especially now that Chain of Corruption is done. The Chain of Corruption plus Brand ult combo, gross. Now this game is over. Oh god. It's gone completely sideways, guys. But this is why we love best of threes. Because if we had just watched this game that was like completely fucked at level 1. Technically at level 3 or whatever, right? Love KR Monty streams. Perfect for Oss. Very good.
Absolutely. So top esports, what do you do now? I think BLG have really used their early lane pressure and then the clear speed of Shun to be very active in the early game. But what are top esports going to do after this point? Going to go back towards this dive. This was their response. That was a Nautilus hook and a half. Goes between the two of them. Pings onto Elk at the end of it. But between the extra damage there.
Shouldn't you be working? Lil Gimli.
Should have even gotten that 1 kill if that's the case. Top esports getting out a little bit luckily from that one. They are going to go towards an early dragon now, but there is BLG presence.
It's pretty late first dragon though. Oh, God, why are these guys? Why are these in the top right corner? It's so hard to see them. So I have a couple questions. Why are these in the top right corners where it's very difficult to see the timer? Secondly, why is Dragon on the left and Herald / Grubs on the right? They're on the opposite sides of the map that they're actually on. That's extremely annoying.
This Brand 2-0-2, and you're probably noticing we haven't gone top lane at all because It's been tank v tank. It hasn't been relevant right now. It'll be relevant in about 10 minutes time when we go to team fights, but for the moment, it's just not really something you need to go for. And BLG are capitalizing on the fact that top lane is just non-existent for the moment.
And one of the ways that Udyr tends to get ahead of Cassante is you proxy, you push in very quickly, run beyond the tower, and then you end up clearing the next wave. Because Shun on Brand clears waves so quickly, there's a chance he can contest that too. So 369 not even at a farm advantage right now. It's very even. He hasn't gotten plates, so Bin.
I don't want them in the corners. I want them right up here.
This feels like a bit of the flip of 23, where it would be Bin pushing for early pressure, looking towards individual advantages, and then later into the game, 369 would have teamfight presence and soak up that kind of pressure in the early game. So Bin's actually going to get away with the grubs and have demolished Frog the first plate of this top lane.
This is what I was talking about, with those grubs now being into play. That extra
everything is scuffed, guys. 369's not even going to be able to do anything with this Udyr.
It changes how you kind of approach.
Okay, let's see how quickly this takes. It's 10:28. How quickly is this going to go?
I'll keep the timer on you.
Not quite first item just yet, but this is such a quick clear.
He's building Sunfire first, I guess. The Udyr, so he's just gonna melt to the brand.
An extra 20 seconds, 30 beyond that. 2 rotations of spell, pretty much able to get this one. And there's nothing that Top Esports can do about this. No. Again, they're chokeholded in most of their lanes. 6 grubs going to the side of BLG. Top Esports get an early drag.
Is Brand Jungle actually real? Yes. It is the highest win rate jungler right now on the Korean server Diamond Plus. It is very strong.
Yeah, and again, this is 6 grubs, it's an AD LeBlanc, it's a double AD bot lane. Like, you're just gonna melt turrets. Even if you do trade a Baron or a Dragon Soul or whatever, it doesn't matter because you're just absolutely smashing them.
Only BLG versus TES today, probably because I have SI later. And I need to quickly go through some VODs before then.
Yeah, but Rolf was the shepherd guy from Ed and Eddie, yeah.
You know, I never really watched that. I thought it was a funny... Well, I caught it occasionally on TV. But
Ed and Eddie was like my childhood, basically.
Yeah,
I was just like...
Dude, by the way, there are so many names I've been thinking of these.
Yeah, the VODs command, guys, all of these games, the unedited versions, will go on the Bangers Only channel, and we've got some new edited versions on my YouTube channel. So subscribe to both. Just host SI after? Yeah, I'm not going to stream for 7.5 hours and then do a 3-hour SI. I will die.
Impossible to play against. Mako has to get himself fate called in order not to die. But Top Esports, I wouldn't even say they're on the back foot. They don't have a foot to stand on.
Yeah, they've been locked off at the knee, it feels like. No quarter from BLG. Again, using the Void Grubs. How many plates have they got total right now? They've lost 1 in top side, but they've taken 1 in top. Taken 3 currently in bot, and they've taken 2 in mid lane. That's only
young and spry like Dom. No, I'm just exhausted from having a newborn that doesn't let me sleep. Dom will, if Dom had a newborn child and a 3-year-old, I promise you he couldn't do what he's doing.
Fighting on the bot side of the map without Cassante, everyone is squishy. You might be able to take someone down. The BLG, real credit for them. They're using aggressive plays and aggressive laning, but they're not overstepping to the point where they're getting punished.
Yeah,
Brand invaded. Yes, Brand did invade and get a successful tower dive. Did push Jinja out of the jungle, and it's a complete fiesta now.
Which is a cool name. It's a completely made-up word, but most things are in fantasy settings, so we have that. That's been built up for Cassante. When you're out of combat for 7 seconds, you get yourself effectively like a Galio W passive as a magic shield, which regens when you're out of combat, which is that little purple bar at the end of his HP bar. Now what that means is poor Udyr...
Have to raise 2 kids. He has to raise his raccoon kids on Twitch chat. I know, life is hard.
How much HP do actually get to your actual HP?
I'll get you guys a good raccoon emote soon. It'll be licking its lips
outside of Jax, it does feel like
in anticipation of eating Carbine Corp trash. I'll get you guys a little trash can that says LCS on the side too.
But everyone else, you can go towards Kena Rooker and Frozen Heart. That's the double resist kind of super combo right now.
Yeah, that is the super setup, if you will, as we come into this new setup.
All of your boys slept all night right from the start? No, they did not.
It's a question we always ask ourselves.
No baby sleeps all night right from the start. That's like impossible. They need to eat like every 3 hours.
5,000 gold down.
Can I borrow a Jamada-ism? Yeah. Turn to religion.
Liar.
Like this,
you're lying.
And, it's feeling like it. Yeah, you're praying to Mako, I think, in this particular one. You gotta just find yourself a good engage. She's the one real position.
All right, I don't believe you.
Position to potentially catch someone out. There's, of course, one of the big changes too is that stopwatch was removed from the game. Now, Seeker's Arm Guard now effectively functions like that, but it's much more expensive.
You're just an LCS product hater. It's actually better now. Yeah, I agree. It is better. But it's a joke. So I'm going to make an LCS trash can emote. Deal with it. Nitro Dark.
Another Fate's call just to answer the chain of corruption. And I mean, this is just, it's hard to watch for top esports fans.
And it is, you can't even walk into your own jungle right now. On still has ult. Shun, once he pops his ult as well, going to do in a cinematic. They're going for the hook, this could be the play, but it misses.
They gotta go be able to turn him back.
I mean, this game is doomed. I appreciate that top esports is like trying to do something here, but there is no winning this game at this point in time. Really good snowball from BLG, really good abuse of blue side of the map. Riot's going to have to do something about bot lane architecture. Like, the pro teams have figured out that you can just harass right from level 1. It's doomed.
Roam up towards that river play, which almost caught Knights out. That play in the enemy jungle there, flashing forward, looking for Shun. They're the right place to make, but BLG, this is the caliber of team that they're coming into this year, as they're not giving early picks and easy picks over to the side of top esports. And now we have Knight building up towards the Voltaic Cyclosword as second item on top of the ship. Looking to maybe take down
369 is going to be incredibly useless this game. He also is going to take 1 bazillion damage from this brand because he built Sunfire Cape first.
369 is actually the number of degrees Celsius he reached in that kill there. Set on fire, burned down. It's getting pretty.
That's a good joke from Nightmare. I appreciate that.
And yeah, now this is a big
Neat seeing the Brutalizer back. Yeah, I missed Brutalizer. I missed
Knight
Brutalizer.
For the cost of what, 1 ultimate from Shun. They're going to take down the Herald as well. They have lost 1 objective, which is that Cloud Dragon towards the bot side. And as we said, who gives a damn about that? It's a Chemsec Rift, and it's a 1 dragon apiece. It's not coming in the early Soul or an early Elder or something like that. Top esports, they are feeling so out of options right now.
It really does feel rough, as we can see Mako just not landing these hooks, and you've already got a Edge of Night here on, so he's just
very intelligent.
Yeah, just doesn't need to go for the Umbral Glaive. He knows that vision isn't going to be the big key for them.
Blah.
I hadn't even caught that because Ash, I just kind of assumed.
Yeah, that's actually a good call.
Right? What's the way we've been talking about top esports getting back into the game?
Edge of Night.
Getting a hook. The ult misses
on the Ash also means you can face check more aggressively. That's actually a really good buy on Smart. Can I go into more detail about how the pro teams are exploiting or using the map layout? Sure. So it's simply just much easier to gank because of the way that you can kind of wrap around without the turret really targeting you. I mean, you can do that bot side, but the angle is not quite as good. And so blue side teams now in Korea and China have just started like camping Tribrush at level 1 and then just wrapping around and like just winning a trade because they catch the enemy between their minions. And if the enemy stays back, then obviously there's not an opportunity to farm the minion wave. Then you get pushed in. You don't hit level 2 as fast. It's garbage. Like the map asymmetry is now like fully exploited at level 1 by these Korean and Chinese teams. It's especially good if you have Emilio at level 1 because then you have range advantage, like we've seen in LCK, like Aphelios Milio, just, you know, green gun Aphelios with Milio, just absolutely clap people at level 1. Something my elo will never be smart enough to do. I mean, if you play bot lane, all you have to do is just bring the other bot laner, just be like, we're camping this, and then you just all in them at level 1 and you win. Yeah, I know, it's 14.1B. Knight's pretty good, turns out. I mean, it helped that he got first blood based off of the brand invade, and now he's just super far ahead.
I don't really like saying that a lot of time, but this does feel...
look for a Hail Mary, but this one's hard.
How do you change? What are you looking to change right now? What do you want to see them adapt?
Hail Mary.
This is the...
You saw the
but this game is pretty much over. It was over at level 3.
So poorly for as well, but this is the Hail Mary.
This is the Hail Mary. They'll flash in. They're going to try and jump in and kill off as many as they can, but they haven't killed them just yet.
Brand is going to do 1 quintillion damage.
Now the rest of BLG can clean up house. 369 looking to try and take out but he gets all outed. Jackie Love trying to keep himself safe. Finally,
yeah, you don't want to be there, Azir.
As soon as you go in, you're going to have to go out. because you are dead. Bin looks to try and jump on the Jackie Love and flashes away from the action. Knight looking for one more.
Nice stun by Udyr.
Stun keeps him and his AD carry alive. But even when they threw everything in the kitchen sink, it's still a BLG win.
In your opinion, who is pro player closest to Season 3 Faker in terms of dominance as a solo laner? Maybe like the Shy 2018 Worlds only?
Again, it's the right kind of options. They just don't have the vision, the positioning, and the raw stats to take these kind of fights. So BLG, they walk away. Yes, losing a lot of flashes. That potentially could be a negative. But as you see in this fight, you gotta catch far too many people to win away.
Oh, no!
Double first game so far. This brand loving it.
Yeah, and again, I can't really blame Jackie Love. You know, might look at him there and go, oh, his positioning, he's not there. He's a short-range AD carry. Cream! Oh, no, he actually gets behind his clone. They actually keep him alive. The Ash arrow goes out, but it gets blocked. But I mean, what's Jackie Love supposed to do there? What's he supposed to kind of set up for? Because as a Callista, you walk in, you're going to die from the brand damage.
That you are.
All right, this is so doomed.
Because of the 3 item AD LeBlanc, he's gone for a fire cannon as well for extra obnoxious ranged energized poke. Again, this is so difficult. They're looking for that one miracle engage, but they've failed pretty much at all attempts so far.
Yeah, I mean, look, Mako has flash, but I don't even know he's going to be able to get out of this. He's still ticking. The Fate's call comes in to try and wait it out, and he will die very quickly. But
so doomed, guys. All right, come on, let's get through this game.
It's the 6 grubs and a heavy 1-3-1 style comp.
But BLG, even when a mistake was kind of technically made, or still here for the first mistake, it was very much kind of mitigated. It didn't matter because everyone has such incredible stats right now. 3 items on the LeBlanc, 2.5 items coming up, and stacks as well on a Dark Seal here for the brand. You can see Ghost burn straight away by 3.
They give over a Baron. I don't think they're really able to start it though. They might just
done a lot of work here on top of him, but that blast cone,
the blast cone
is going to put him in a little bit of no man's land, but he should be fine to walk away from this one here, just cycling through his abilities. Cream tries to make something work here. He jumps on the Knight, but Knight gets himself over the wall. They're getting some decent damage down.
All right.
Top Esports spring into life. They're going to try and make
that doesn't matter.
But Tien is all alone. He's healing up a little.
Brand ult explodes everybody.
Just hasn't got a leg to stand on. He will be forced out.
Oh, nice try though. It was good to get onto the LeBlanc.
Oh gosh, you can't blame him for trying. They didn't have many stats. They didn't have many options left. Yeah, there's an item at the bottom of the screen. That's one of the tools of their demise. BLG gonna seal this Baron, probably seal away the game as well. No, doesn't even need to feel like he's there. Post 20 minutes, by the way, just dredge it while it's here. If you kill a buff post 20 minutes after Baron has spawned, your whole
insane P.
At the cost of the
Peel from Bin. He did kind of piss all over them.
BLG gonna walk away with all red buffs. They're gonna get
Epic P.
As well. Knight is. He's just alone doing his thing. What is
He's untouchable? He is untouchable. In the lead.
All right, get me out of this game. Let's go.
Going back to a replay of one of the fights that we had. It's going to be the clumped up fight that we missed in favor of watching Udyr kind of run around on the top.
Bin just clogging the old choke point.
Talks about how tank items are very, very strong right now, even in the midst of 3 members. Very happy to tank them up. Cream out, honestly, decent punish on tonight, but again, I think Bin is the focus of this team fight. Watch what he does as soon as Knight gets hit. As soon as there's any threat onto his carry.
Nice job with the ultimates. Gets inside.
Honestly, Bin, good game from
And Brandol just bounces to everybody.
Cassante does it all really. Something 500 armor.
All right, game over, right?
On the Baron, Bin's going in.
Bin is going in, but gonna get the Fate's call.
Brandol's still up. Everybody gonna cluster under the turret and get rocked by a Brandol.
So you're 2 ults down and you've got nothing from it. All you got is a couple of low hellfires. They finally try and jump onto Knight, but Knight wants to take down Mako. He goes back to his distortion. They bring back the Udyr and say it doesn't matter.
There it goes.
You out too. This brand is disgusting as they take towers. They take champions lives.
Man, I want to see Canyon play the brand. It was banned against him one game, but he's just been on tank duty on Gen G. Fun to see it here, though. Was this really a banger? Yeah, dude. First off, Top Esports is a good team. This is a 3-game series. Secondly, what a great execution by BLG. I mean, they snowballed that nearly perfectly. Good game. Very good game.